Alrighty, hey there YouTube. Today I have a 2017 Lincoln MKZ Reserve. This is one of our pre-owned vehicles here at Janelle Ford in Hanover, Massachusetts. If you are interested in this vehicle or any other of our vehicles, feel free to message me or comment below or whatever have you. The website will be in the description box below and I can take care of you. So as I said, this is a 17 MKZ Reserve. This is Lincoln's smallest offering based off the Fusion. This one is in the black velvet exterior. You can see around approaching the vehicle, the lights come on. It's a unique touch. These are the 19-inch wheels on Michelin Primacy MXM4 tires. This is the 2-liter all-wheel drive model. You can get this vehicle in front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, and the 2-liter EcoBoost is straight out of the Fusion. It is the base engine for the MKZ. See the moonroof up top. There are 4 different trim levels, or 5 rather, for the MKZ, along with 3 different powertrains. There's the hybrid model, which is a totally different review, and then for the 2-liter, there is the Select, Premier, Reserve, and Black Label trims in that order, and then there's an optional 3-liter twin turbo V6, which I believe comes on the Reserve and Black Label models. You may be able to get a Premier with that, I'm not sure, but you can get the MKZ in general, whichever trim or engine you choose in front or all-wheel drive. Here's the key fob for the vehicle. You can see it's Lincoln's newer key fob. This vehicle does have a remote start. Hit the lock button and the start button twice. To deactivate it, just hit the button again. Now this vehicle does have smart key access, so I can keep the key in my pocket. And I can walk up to the door handle, grab behind it, and it'll unlock. Touching that little portion there will lock it. You can see this does have the auto fold mirrors. Black velvet exterior, as I said, with the cappuccino leather interior. So the 12-way power driver seat with multi-contour, which is basically a massaging seat. Very nice. The Reserve is the highest trim level for the MKZ before stepping on up to the Black Label, which is kind of a totally different vehicle. Not totally different, but it's a little more different from the mainstream MKZ. Along with that smart key system, does have push button start, so put your foot on the brake and hit the button to start. We'll shut up the door here. See 2-person memory seats, power lock controls, nice chrome door handle, some really nice leather on the door panel here. Power windows. All 4 are automatic. Power folding mirrors. And mirror controls over there. Turn signals here, obviously. Headlights are down here. They are automatic headlights. They are LED headlights as well. Over here, wipers obviously. These stocks are unique to the MKZ, and they were part of the 2017 refresh. Coming to the gauge cluster, this is what the cluster you'll find in most Lincolns. They're also in a few Select Fords. I know the Explorer Platinum has gauges similar to this. I'm not sure what else does, but it is just one big LCD display. You can control it using the controls on the wheel here. So this side corresponds to that side. You can go through your fuel economy, trip computers obviously. The vehicle does have all the driver assist packages, so including intelligent all-wheel drive. So it has blind spot detection, rear cross traffic alert, rear park gauge, and tire pressure monitor. Obviously, what vehicle doesn't have that? For example, the horn there, that was an accident, but there you go. You can see some real nice leather stitching around the airbag cover. It is a very nice steering wheel. I forgot to mention, it does have a couple different drive modes. If you go into the settings here, into vehicle and then drive control, you can adjust the how it handles in drive or sport, between comfort, normal, and sport, handling and sport, and then performance and sport. I like to leave it in comfort mode when I'm in drive. There's also standard and then sport, obviously. Over here, this corresponds to the middle. So you can have your entertainment there, or you can have the nav display, phone, digital speedo, whichever you'd like. 13,660 miles on this one. Coming over here, this is the signature Lincoln push button shifter. So all you have to do is put your foot on the brake and push whichever desired gear you'd like. You can see it does have a backup camera with guidance lines that adjust as you turn the wheel. Neutral, drive, and sport. You can see it'll automatically change based off what you have it set to. Speaker up there for the, I think it's a 12 speaker Revel audio system. There is a higher audio system, the Revel Ultima, that includes 20 speakers, but this one doesn't have it. This is Lincoln's, or Ford Lincoln's Sync 3 system. Here we go. A little cold outside, as you can see. I'm having a little trouble talking here. But if you come home, it gives you the Nav Display Radio, and if you have a phone connected, it'll recognize that. Coming to audio, different sources are up here. You can also flip through your presets. You get 3 different sets of presets. Also tune it directly to whichever station you'd like. 94.5, for example. Here you go. Climate does have hard climate controls down here, but you can use this as well if you'd like. We have a phone connected. Nav, very easy to use. The Sync 3 system is one of the best on the market, in my opinion. Previous destinations over here. You could set up your home, work, nearest destinations, like if you want to find an ATM, for example, has a list of ATMs. These are just different apps that you connect to your phone with. And then over to settings, these are all your general settings. There is a control for the multi-contour seats on the seat itself, but I find it easier to go through the system here. And you can see it adjusted all sorts of ways. I personally like to have mine all the way down for everything. But it is a very nice option to have. You can switch between the driver and the passenger. And then there's also the multi-contour seats, which are very nice. We'll shut those off. And that's about it for that. Coming down here, you can see you have your hard audio controls here, volume and tuning knob along with your sources and the power button, obviously. Down here are your hard climate controls. So this will adjust the temperature, obviously. Power, max defrost, which is basically max heat. Rear defrost, if you want to have 2 different climates, you can adjust that as well with the dual button there. Or if you say it's on 2 different temperatures and you want to bring it to 1, just hit the dual button again, and then it'll bring it back to 1 zone. Auto button there, obviously defrost, different zones here, and fan speed. Cooled seats, heated steering wheel for the driver and passenger. It's a very nice feature. Getting back to this wheel, I forgot to mention your cruise control is down here. Adaptive cruise is an option. This one does not have it. You'd see the little distance marker button here if it did have it. Bluetooth controls over here, audio controls. Very easy to use. You have a little bit of a cubby here with a USB port. I find it convenient to stick the key in here. That's just my personal, what I do. Cup holders here. I like this metallic trim, part of the 17 refresh. Come to the center console. It's nicely padded in leather. And you can see the USB outlet down there and plenty of storage space. Coming over to the glove box. It is nicely damped and lined with felt. The vehicle does have its books. Let's see, you got the nice leather pouch. So dark wood trim here. I'm not sure if it's real or not, but it feels pretty convincing. Traction control off, and auto hold hazard buttons up top over there, as you can see. auto dimming rearview mirror. Here's the moonroof controls. Panoramic moonroof is optional, but this one just has the standard roof, which is also an option. See here the individual light controls. It's the control for all the lights, and then this is to shut off the lights coming on or off while opening the door. I believe I pretty much covered everything in the interior here. You can see this mirror doesn't have very many lights, and I think that'll about do it. It does have a power passenger seat as well. Same adjustable ways as the driver's seat with the multi-contour as you saw. But just in case I wasn't clear on that. So that about sums it up. We'll go ahead and go into the back seat. And we'll pop the hood in the trunk as well. You can see the vehicle will try and letting you know that you left it on and the key is with you. See, the back seat is a little tight. Like I said, the MKZ is Lincoln's smallest offering. I have that seat all the way back for my 6'5" frame, and I do have a little bit of trouble getting in with the roof line here, but for persons under 6 feet, it's not that bad at all, especially if you have someone shorter up front. You can see rear heated seats. It's very nice. Vents back here, as well as 2 more USB outlets and a household power outlet. Very nice. Seat pockets and the fold down center armrest, 2 cup holders, and some more storage, which is also lined in felt. Very nice. Another view of the interior. Let's see if that passenger seat's up a little more. There's plenty of legroom on the other side. And if I can manage to get out of here, I can show you the trunk. There we go. Now, so you come into the trunk of the MKZ. It's a well-sized. These hinges are nice and covered for you, so you don't have to worry about those crushing your cargo. Spare tire, I believe, is located under here. There it is, along with the fuel filler lid. Well, not the lid, but this is used for if you run out of fuel or you need to put something in the gas tank. This has Ford's capless fuel filler system, so if you come over here, you just insert this like that, and you can pour whatever you have to in the tank. See the rear backup camera there, and the trunk button is located right here. Very nice. Is it powered? Oh, it is. I did not know that. Well, there you go. Alright, so we'll go pop the hood, and that'll about do it. So coming up under the hood of the MKZ, you can see it does have struts, which is very nice. This is Ford's 2-liter EcoBoost 4-cylinder, obviously shared with Lincoln. Straight out of the fusion, makes 245 horsepower and about 270 pound-feet of torque. Those numbers are on 93 octane, which is recommended for this vehicle. You can run it on 87, but for optimal performance, 93 is recommended. Other option is a 3-liter twin-turbo V6, makes 350 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque in the front-wheel drive models, and then 400 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque in the all-wheel drive models. But that's a totally different review. And gas mileage for this vehicle on 93 octanes, 20 in the city and 28 on the highway. But that's going to about do it for this review. Thanks for watching, guys. If there's anything else you'd like to see, feel free to let me know. Thanks.